and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Oakland, California, and the title reads, 75-year-old woman shoots at home intruders in Oakland. Boy, oh boy, do I want to hear what went on here. But before we do that, if you guys wouldn't mind leaving a like, leaving a comment, subscribe. Remember, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we are moving to that, and I appreciate the growth of the channel, and that's only thanks to you guys as you continue to watch. So, you can also hit me on Twitter, Minds, and even TruthSocial. And I put some things on TikTok and even on Instagram. So let us dive into today's story.
And reacted strategically even as these strangers burst into her bedroom demanding valuables. She grabbed her gun and fired a single shot, only to come under fire herself.
It's absolutely unbelievable what she was able to do.
A 75-year-old woman is being called a hero by neighbors for firing a shot at two home invaders. Those strangers fired back. Luckily, she wasn't hurt. I spoke to her daughter, who did not want her face shown.
It's amazing. She is a superwoman. We're all just lauding her and just amazed at her wherewithal.
It happened on Ettrick Street in the Chabot Park neighborhood in the Hills at about 2 in the morning Wednesday. Two men kicked through the woman's front door. They went straight for her bedroom, pointed guns at her face, and demanded her phone. What the intruders didn't know was that she owns a .357 Magnum.
She had the presence of mind to reach in her nightstand and get a weapon. And she had it under the covers at first, and then when she saw an opening, she fired a shot.
The men fired back, about 17 to...
Okay, let's pack this real quick. 75 years old, and she has a gun, a .357 Magnum. Fantastic. Then these two jokers, or however many of these guys, decided that they were going to rob a little old lady, okay, and she was ready. And for all of you who say, we don't put guns under our pillows or under the covers. Guys, I have many examples on this channel where people put their guns under their pillow, under sheets, under covers, and they keep it around them. There are even people, especially in the gun world, in the EDC world, where people keep their firearms on them even when they are at home. Okay, so yes, this woman was prepared. Yes, she drew the gun from her cupboard, kept it under her covers, and when she got her opening, she pulled that firearm and she shot and she let it rip. Thank goodness. Okay, and let me tell you, for all of you who believe firearms should not be in the home, like that dumbass Nicholas Kristoff, okay, who says it's a delusion to think that a gun in the home keeps you safe, tell that motherfucker to fuck off. Here we go.
20 shots before leaving with valuables, including jewelry.
We went over afterwards and we saw gunshots all on the walls.
It's a miracle that she's alive after the number of shots that were fired in her home.
Neighbors say she did the right thing.
This woman is a hero. I really admire her. She kept her wits about her.
Her daughter said this should serve as a warning.
I believe that this is a message also for the criminals, that people in Oakland, we're tired of the lawlessness. People are standing up. People are fighting back.
And they really...
Do you see that? Do you hear what this woman said? People are tired of this nonsense, guys. They are tired of it, and I'm going to tell you, you can only browbeat the people for so long before they say, boss, I've had enough. You can only do it for so long. I've said this before, but I have seen, okay, I'm not saying I do this personally, but I have seen and I have heard and I have read where people in the gun community are deciding that there are certain rules they are willing to break. Meaning, if they go somewhere where they say that, hey, you know what, you can't bring guns here, they will do it anyway. They won't let you know. They will conceal and do their best to make sure that nobody notices and blend in, but they're not going to be caught off guard. They are saying, no, we have had it with this bullshit of this, oh, let's keep the guns out of this area. No gun-free zone here. No gun-free zone there. Someone tell it to the criminals, which nobody is doing. So the criminals run amok, and guess what? The average citizen is left he is defenseless, right? So that is why people are saying no more. And this woman has just displayed it, and she has just said it. People are saying no, and we have just seen from all these people and these neighbors, okay? They are proud of her. They are proud of her. Guys, we don't celebrate death, but we absolutely will celebrate the ability to defend yourself. And that is what is going on in this video. They have displayed it accurately. People have an innate love for people who take care of their own, because they realize deep down within themselves that this very thing can happen to them. So they say, hey, if you have the ability to protect yourself, I want that same ability too. And that's it. Period. Let's move on.
They're really playing with with their lives, because all these people around here are armed.
A similar home invasion happened recently in the same area. Now, Councilmember Reed, who was a family friend of the victim, tells me they've stepped up patrols in the neighborhood with police. Mike?
Guys, well, you see it there, okay? And this older gentleman has made it very clear. He said, hey, look, people around here are armed. And that makes sense. It makes complete sense. And that's the only way to be, guys. Okay? Oakland, of this fantastic state of California, where all these jokers are leaving California in droves. It's more expensive to leave California than it is to move in. And all this nonsense that is going on in Los Angeles, in Oakland, in San Francisco, people are saying, no, we don't want to deal with this anymore. So, what do? They defend themselves. They buy a gun. And I say this all the time, and I mean it. Good people have guns. Good people should always have guns. Even grandmas, even middle-aged people, young people, children, so long as it's under the supervision of parents, they should have guns. They should be armed. Period. That is how it has to be. Good people carry guns. That's all we need to know, and we should be in full support of it. But we have people who would want to take those rights away. And I say to them, fuck you. Okay? I wish this could stop, but it's just going to keep getting worse. Especially as we move into 2024, expect to see a ramp up of gun control. It will happen. Again, good people carry guns. If we have no good guys, if good guys did not exist, if good men did not exist, we would have no good guys.